Hello, and welcome back to the kitchen here at Oso Libre. Today we're going to be doing beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is a classic dish that just has nice warmth and heft and flavor. It's a great comfort food, and it's pretty simple to do. So I've taken the liberty of cutting out a couple steps so that you don't have to watch all the knife work, but we're going to be starting off with our friend, the top round roast. It's another appearance by the top round roast. And today I've cut it into slices and then seasoned it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of flour. Also, you're going to need some onions, mushrooms, and some cream of mushroom soup, and some egg-based pasta. We'll throw that together, and that'll be our dinner for this evening, or lunch, and whatever the case may be. So we're going to start off by browning the meat. I'm going to turn on my stove here, get it warm, a little bit of olive oil to the pan, just to help coat it up, and in goes the meat. And what we're going to do is brown this on all sides. Okay, about 5 or 7 minutes have gone by. We've got the meat browned on all sides. And so we're ready to pull that from the pan and move on to the onions. And now we're going to add our onions. And mushrooms. And we're just going to kind of grill these up. Take about 10 minutes to sweat them down. So I hope everybody's been having fun watching me cook for the last few weeks in the kitchen, depleting our inventory of top round roasts. If anybody's interested, we have some available for sale, believe it or not. Just give a call or email to the tasting room. We'll be happy to send one out to you. You see that they are very versatile. Use them in all types of cooking. Okay, we're about ready to put all the ingredients together and let the dish finish cooking up. We've got our onions and mushrooms been sweated down. We're going to add the beef back. All the drippings, everything there. And then for the sauce, another kitchen ingredient, Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. Pop the top. And in goes the goodness. And then to thin it down a little bit, just a little bit of water. You'll notice that I didn't add salt or pepper to the onion mixture, and I did that on purpose. There was enough salt on the meat and in this mushroom soup, concentrated, that it'll be able to carry the dish pretty much through. As always, we'll taste it before we serve it, but I think there's going to be enough seasoning in it to get us going. So all I'm going to do is just kind of get this all mixed in here and bring it to a simmer. Okay, now we have most of the ingredients combined. It's at a simmer. Just kind of monitor the temperature. We're going to cover this, and it's going to cook for about 20 minutes. In that time, we'll get the pasta ready, and then we'll be ready to plate it up. Okay, we're almost done simmering the sauce. It's time to put the pasta on. I've got my pot of water to a boil. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to season it up. That should be good. Now I'm going to put in egg noodles, which I was able to find at a local grocery store, oddly enough. Pasta's ready. Now to our simmering sauce, we're going to add a cup of sour cream, and that's going to thicken it up and add some creaminess to it. Just stir that in. And then I tasted it about halfway through to check for salt and pepper. There was enough salt in it, like I said, from the soup. I'll check it one more time after the sour cream. So while that finishes up this week, our featured wine is Oso Libre Por Vida. It is a combination of all the varieties that we grow here on the property. It's a base of Cabernet Sauvignon, which Janine talked about earlier. We have Mourvedre and Zinfandel in the mix. Adds a nice little rustic flair, and that's what this kind of European dish really calls for. There's some thickness to the wine, but also a good acidity balance, which the creaminess of the sauce will kind of counteract. Great aromatics. It's going to be a nice pairing. So as we get ready to eat, all you're going to do is take a little bit of the pasta, and you can use a bowl if you want, or a plate, depending on how many people you're feeding and what you want your presentation to look like. Got my sauce. Got some mushrooms on top. And now we have our beef stroganoff, top round roast, a little bit of pasta. And Por Vida.